Welcome back, everyone, to Scott Gymnasium, where we're getting set and getting ready to roll on a Saturday night. Dakota State and Dickinson State. Dakota State coming into the ball game tonight against Dickinson State at 12-3 overall, and in league play they are at a record so far for Dakota State in the league play at 8-2 this season, and Dickinson State at 5-11 overall and 3-7 in league play for the Blue Hawks. All right, let's take a quick gander at our Justin Glass starting lineups for Dakota State, coached by Kevin Williamson in his first year. They'll go with Braden Pakkonen. Pakkonen will start at a guard, 5'9", and a junior. Also in a guard wing position, 6'5", Tyler Beckwith, a sophomore. Aiden Jensen will be the post player at 6'9". He is a junior. And then a forward wing will be Nathan Okuju. Okuju at 6'7", their leading scorer on the season. And Ryan Beckworth, a guard, at 6'2". So two Beckworths, along with Pakkonen, Okuju, and Jensen. For Dickinson State, no changes. It will be Dowdy. It will be Daniel. It will be Frierson. It will be Stinson. And also in that starting lineup, Vicentin. So Vicentin will start also for Dickinson State. Stinson, one of the leading scorers, along with Dowdy. Dowdy at 17, Stinson at 12 on the season, and Vicentin at 11 points per game. All right, let's take a break from Justin Glass. Back it up with Coca-Cola. We'll be back in 90 seconds. The men's contest coming your way on KDIX after this timeout from Justin Glass and Coke.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played one gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
On time, 7 o'clock tonight, so 7 p.m. tip-off time. Women lost, by the way, Dickinson State to number 4, Dakota State, 90-50. Very impressive Dakota State team. Ball poked away and out of bounds. Frierson had it and then had it slapped out of his hand and it rolled out of bounds. Hawks dressed in their traveling blue, Dakota State in their home white. Of course, they switched on the conference side of things. Jake Daniel out front with the basketball, comes right-hand side, gets the pass off to Frierson. Back off to Dowdy. Dowdy looking for some room. Couldn't find it. Goes to Daniel. Jake looks inside. Comes baseline. Across the baseline. Goes to Dowdy. He got a whistle. Dowdy puts up the three-pointer. Goes down, but the foul before the shot. So Dickinson State will get it back. And the push goes against number 2. Pakkonen picks it up on a Del Rapids, South Dakota. The junior. That's a familiar name for the Trojans. And the ball will be put into play by Dickinson State. Jake Daniel with the basketball, gets it out front. Dowdy has it. Dowdy averages 17, had a quiet night last night. Just 1 of 8 from the floor and 5 points in the ballgame. Here comes Stinson, the 12-foot jump shot off the back iron, too strong. Vicentin with the rebound, turns, looks back for some help, and he'll get it back on the right side. He'll get it to Stinson again. He'll pull up from 15. This time it is good. So Stinson misses one and makes one, and it's an early 2-0 lead for Dickinson State as the Hawks moving to the parking lot, or to the short end of the Scott Gymnasium facility. Dakota State in white moving towards the Weinbergen Hall end. Here's our leading scorer. Ukuju drives inside. Stinson cuts him off, and he traveled with the basketball. Coupled the feet and walked with it. Talented ball player. There's Ukuju. Down court. Frierson with the basketball. Frierson comes left side. He penetrates the basket, goes up strong, can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down, controlled by the Trojans. They'll push it quickly into the hands this time. Left-hand side of Ryan Beckwith. Ryan with the basketball. Puts it back to Okuju. He's trying to go inside. He does. Ball stripped away by Daniel. Picked up by Okuju. Gets it inside, laying it up and in that time. Right spot, right time. Nobody was around. And Beckwith took that extra step, got away with it, and lays it in the glass, off the glass, and through the bottom of the net. 2-2. Our score on the CHI. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Stinson, baseline, Vicentin, looking for some help. Comes inside, spins, turns, fakes, and has the ball stripped away and stolen. Turnover number 1, Dickinson State. Down court quickly comes Tyler Beckwith with the basketball. Now we got a player control. That's going to go against 1-5, moving the screen. Well, he was trying to get his offensive teammate around him. Aiden Jensen picks up number 1. Team foul number 2 against Dakota State. 2-2 on the CHI. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State and Dakota State. Frontier Conference play. Out front with the basketball. Doughty trying to get away from the pressure. Can't, so gets it off to Frierson. Now to Stinson, back to Doughty. Doughty pulls up from 12. His shot is up and good. Griffin Doughty with the basket. Dickinson State back up by 2 on the CHI. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Top of the key, coming way outside to get it is Aiden Jensen, the post player. Gets it back quickly to Panklin. Panklin, no shot there. Comes off free throw line area. Drops it there to Ryan Beckwith. Got a hold. And that will go against number 2, Dickinson State's Griffin Doughty. So Doughty picks up his first, team first. And the ball goes back to Dakota State. They'll put it into play. Tyler Beckwith will do the honors. Beckwith takes his time, drops it in to Okuju. He gets it back to Panklin. Back to Okuju. He'll put it on the floor, come into the paint against Stinson. He'll spin inside. We have a hold there. Let's wait and see. I'm going to say Stinson will pick it up. 17-11 remaining to play here in the first half. Both teams now, 2 team fouls. Inbounds pass is going to come in. Comes into Jensen. Jensen inside. Shot is up, not good. But we have a whistle. That'll go against Frierson. So the whistles, we got more whistles and fouls than we have points here in the early going of this basketball game. They got to let them play a little bit. They're really calling it close here. Both ways. It's fair both ways, but it's going to be a long night if they keep a that tight free throw up and good. And Dakota State makes it a 1-point deficit. And so Ojukwu hits the free throw, his first point of the night. Ojukwu ready again. This one nothing but net. Makes it a 4-4 ball game, our second time early on. Here comes Frierson down court on the dribble. Frierson tries to attack, comes free throw line extended out to Stinson. Stinson looks to the left, gets it back to Doughty. Doughty backs it way out beyond the 3-point line. Goes to Jake Daniel, off to Stinson. They bounce it down low. To Stinson in the paint, turns, spins, hooks it up off the glass, rolls around and in. To Stinson averaging about 10 points a ball game, has his first 2 of the night. That makes it a 6-4 lead for Dickinson State. Ball comes back into the hands quickly this time of Ryan Beckwith. He drives, shot blocked away by Doughty, and the ball will go back to Dickinson State. Doughty will bring it down court. Stops top of the key, gets it off to Jake Daniel. Jake looking to his left. Dribbles, free throw line extended. Nothing doing there. Now looks down low, baseline, about 15 feet. Baseline, low block. Vicentin into the paint, dribbles into the double team situation. Loses it, tie up, and I think the ball will belong to Dakota State. Turnover number 2, Dickinson State. Nate got too far down low, and you don't want to bring it down low in traffic like he did, and you got 3 guys around you. It's either going to get stolen or you're going to get tied up, and either way, it's a turnover, and that was a tie-up. And the ball goes back to Dakota State. They trail 6-4. Got a sub getting ready to check in. Checking into the ball game will be Quincy Linton. Checking out will be Jake Daniels. So quick change for Dickinson State. Nice crowd tonight. Again, no students here, so really a strange atmosphere with no student body here. Usually have 200, 300, sometimes more students, but not here tonight. Way outside. Okujo puts it up. Not good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go back to Dickinson State. On the follow that time, over the back and on the arm was Tyler Beckwith. Off the miss by Okuju from three-point range. That personal will be number 1 in the ball game by Tyler Beckwith. Down court with the basketball. Quickly across the timeline comes Stinson. Stinson takes a look around, gets it out to Linton. Linton has it off, goes down low to Frierson. Frierson trying to back his way in. Still looking, still driving, still coming inside. Turns, spins, steps through, lays it up, and lays it in. Strong move by Frierson down low. Wahpeton Science and the FCS, North Dakota College of Science transfer, has his first 2 points. Okoju way outside from 3, hits it. That's a three-pointer for Okoju as he goes outside and buries the 3, makes it an 8-7 ball game. He transferred in a Division I transfer for Dakota State. Out front with the ball, Frierson. Frierson looks low, nothing doing there, goes to Dowdy. Dowdy, corner, Stinson from 3, off the lip of the rim, not good. It comes back to Frierson on the long rebound. Gets it to Dowdy, and now we've got a whistle and a personal, and that's going to go against Dakota State. Now it'll go against Hankonen. He'll pick up his second. We've got an under 15-minute timeout on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dickinson State 8, Dakota State 7. We'll come back in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated TV. Back in 60.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life. That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal. Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Doing the work on Consolidated TV across Southwest and Western North Dakota tonight. Good to be with you on both KDIX and Consolidated. 1230 AM, FM 100.7, and of course worldwide at KDIX.net. Inbounds pass, they lob it down to Stinson. He catches it, saves it under the basket. He's buried down there, gets it back out to Stinson. Stinson looks for some help. Back to Dowdy. He'll fire from 3 and in and out. Not good, and the rebound down and controlled by the Trojans of Dakota State. 8-7, Dickinson State in the lead. Right-hand side with the basketball out front, making a quick move down the lane, laying it up off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Strong move, and then we got a whistle. The shot missed by Lucas Morgan. And I think he came back in trying to get the rebound, pick it up. That is Morgan picking up his first. Stays 8-7. D.C. Stewart into the ball game for Dickinson State. So Stewart checks in. Stewart comes across the timeline, gets it to Dowdy. Dowdy on the dribble drive in the paint, pulls up from 15. His shot up a good, nice touch by Griffin. He's got 4, and it's a 10-7 lead for Dickinson State. So the Hawks lead it by 3. Their biggest lead has been 4 in this ball game. Now what do we got? Boy, a lot of whistles in this ball game. We played 6 minutes. We got 9 fouls. We got 17 points. Picking up the personal was Downey. That's his second. So he'll sit. Hakkinen just left for Dakota State, his second, so he's sitting. Left side, ball batted around, loose on the floor, still loose, picked up by Dickinson State. Jake Daniel has the outlet pass that time. Turnover number 2, Dakota State. Stinson to Linton, gets the pass off to Daniel, inside Stewart. He fakes the 15-footer, tries to back in, cannot. Now backs in anyway, puts up the 12-footer, got it to go, count the basket. And D.C. Stewart will go to the free throw line to shoot one. So D.C. Stewart with his first hoop of the night. And the Blue Hawks take their biggest lead at 12-7 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Inbounds pass. Got into Stewart, and he made a nice move down low. Free throw attempt is up, in and out, not good. Rebound comes down. Controlled that time by Okaju, and he'll get the outlet pass off. Off the free throw miss. The Hawks struggled last night at the free throw line in that tough loss to Bellevue last night. Inside, they back it in the person of Morgan. Fades away from 8 and rolls it over the lip of the rim and rolls it in. So Lucas Morgan with his second shot, his first basket. 12-9 lead on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. It's DSU over DSU. Dickinson State over Dakota State. Stinson to Zocker, also now into the ball game for Dickinson State. The 6'8 post player out of Elgin, North Dakota. Gets it to Stinson from 3. That one rattles in and out. Halfway down for Dickinson State. Cordell Stinson. Here come the tees. Okajua puts it up and in. From 3, Okajua with his second three-pointer. And we're tied again at 12-12. A little 5-0 run by Dakota State ties it up. Jake Daniel out front with the basketball. Goes to D.C. Stewart. Baseline Stinson. Stinson inside. He loses the basketball. Turnover number 3. Here comes Dakota State on the slide. Ryan Beckwith with it. Gets it off. Okajua puts it up and in again. That Division I player hammers it home. He's got 3 three-pointers. The transfer out of California puts it home, and it's a 15-12 lead. Dakota State has their biggest lead, and they are on an 8-0 run right now. Inside, Zocker. Baseline, backs inside, turns from 12. He'll put it up way short. Barely got to the rim. And the rebound taken down and controlled by the Trojans. Across the timeline, Schumacher with the basketball. Schumacher now into the game also to Okajua. He's going to fire again over Stewart. That one is short. Rebound comes down to Linton, and Linton will attack offensively to Stinson. Stinson, left wing, comes free throw line, stops there, backs it off to Zocker. Zocker to Daniel. Daniel holds on to it, looks right, comes left to Stinson. Stinson on the wing, brings it back, top of the key, down the lane, saves it there, gets it back to Jake Daniel. Jake Daniel with it. Shot clock down to 9. Daniel looking inside, trying to go baseline. He has the ball batted away and stolen. Turnover number 4, Dickinson State. Three-pointer put up, and that one won't go down that time for Ryan Beckwith, and the rebound comes down to the Blue Hawks. 15-12. Dakota State by 3, 11-15 left to go here in quarter, or in the first half actually, and not in quarters, and in the men, not women. So Linton with the basketball, gets it off to Stewart. Stewart looking for any kind of space, gets it to Stinson. Stinson on the dribble drive, lays it up, a wide open layup, and he misses it. The Blue Hawks started out hot, 3 of their first 4, and they've gone ice cold since then. Dakota State with Schumacher out front, gets it to Okajua. Okajua with the dribble, keeps the dribble alive, tries to go baseline, pulls up from 15, shot blocked away. Good defensive pressure that time by Dickinson State. And down court, Stinson with the outlet. Stops, goes to Zocker. 10-29. Zocker gets the pass to Stewart. From 17, he'll put it up, not good. And the rebound comes down, and it's controlled by Dakota State. 15-12 our score, 10-20 left to go in the first half. Out front with the basketball, Lucas Morgan on the dribble. Now what have we got? That'll go against Dickinson State. Quincy Linton, his first, team 5th. Frierson in, Stinson out. And also checking in, Vargas for Dickinson State. Looks like Stewart will leave for Dickinson State. And the ball will go back to Dakota State, up by 3, 15-12 with 10-10 left to go. Here in a rapidly played first half. Ball will be put into play. They get it down low. Now put in by Schumacher. Schumacher back out front to Tane Mitchell into the ball game. Now they go low. What do we got? Kicking the ball violation on Dickinson State. So the basketball will go back on the baseline, and Schumacher will do the honors again. So Schumacher will put it into play. Schumacher gets it in. Okajua. He has 11 of the 15 points for Dakota State. Now what have we got? Another foul. Ryerson picks up his second. It's under 10. We've got a timeout on the playing floor. 9:58 left to go on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 15-12 is our score. Dickinson State trails Dakota State back in a minute on KDIX and Consolidated. Ball will be put into play by Dakota State after the foul. Like we said already, 12 team fouls between the two, 6 and 6. They've only played 10 minutes, 15-12. Hard to get a flow because they're calling a lot of very close ones. Usually in the collegiate level, you let them play a little bit, but not the case tonight. They are being very close and very fair with the calls. It isn't one way or the other. It's just a really close matchup inside. Zocker defensively goes against the big guy. The big guy puts it up. Not good that time. And the big guy was Morgan. He had a good look from 6 feet straight on. Couldn't get it to go. Vargas with the basketball leaves it to Jake Daniel. Now Stewart back into the ball game. He thought about the three-pointer, backing his way in. Double team, fades away from 12 and puts it up and in. DC Stewart with 4 points in the ball game, 15-14. And that ends that 8-0 run by Dakota State. They were down 12-7, went on an 8-0 run and got the lead back up. Into the ball game, back in now into the ball game is Aiden Jensen. Okajua checks out, shot off the glass, not good. Rebound comes down to Vargas. And down court with the basketball comes Stinson. Now the Blue Hawks have a chance to take the lead back. They go to Zocker from the corner on the baseline. Zocker puts it home. Weston with his first basket. And Dickinson State back up on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Right side with the basketball. Nice little hook shot down low that time. On the baseline, put up and in. Nicely done by Tyler Beckwith, his second basket. And Tyler now makes it a 17-17 tie. Our fourth tie. Stewart again, baseline. Doing that old familiar back in. Now he's going to pick up the player control. Got the elbow out, turnover number 5, and the defender sold it very well, and the official bought it very well, and it's against Stewart, who can't believe it, but he did get that elbow out there, and you simply can't do that trying to get free down low, and he got caught. Back in, Okajua comes back in. Ojuku comes back in. Nathan Ojuku with the basketball, gets it back into the hands of Schumacher, and Schumacher brings it into the backcourt. Schumacher with the tie, 17-17. We'll get it back to Ojuku. Ojuku looks back to Schumacher, finds him. Now we got another whistle. And we'll go the other way. Turn over to Dakota State, their third. Now personal going against Tyler Beckwith, his second. He'll check out. Checking in, Tane Mitchell back into the ball game. Jake Daniel gets the inbounds pass. And he'll bring it down court. Jake with the basketball. Tie up, 17-17. Stinson A step behind the three-point line, comes baseline, turns from 12, puts it off the glass, not even close. Boy, Stinson, usually deadly from there. Missed that shot. He hit his first and has missed 4 in a row here in this ball game. 17-17, top of the key dribble drive into the paint. Nothing doing there. They go way outside. Jensen from 3. He can't get it to go, and the rebound down to Dickinson State. Both teams trying to get some flow, and we've had a lot of whistles, so hard to do that. Now they go inside. Jake Daniels throws it away again. Turnover number 6, and here comes Ojukwu with the basketball. So Ojukwu with it, drops it inside. Shot blocked away by Dickinson State. Ball turned over. Actually, now the turnover is still. Here comes Jake Daniel. He'll bring it down court. Now what do we got? We got an injured player down for the Trojans. Looks like number 15, I do believe, Aiden Jensen, with that ankle injury. And the training staff's going to come out and take a look at it for Dakota State. Have to have a substitute check in. So they'll take a look. It is the right ankle for Aiden. And we'll just keep it right here. But the score 17-17. Now he's up, but absolutely no pressure. And I would be surprised if we see him play any more tonight, but we'll wait and see. 6'9" post player out of hometown Madison, South Dakota. He's in a little bit of pain right now. They'll get him to the bench, maybe get it taped up, but it doesn't look real promising. But I am not a doctor of anything, so we'll wait and see if he will return or not. Cranston now into the ball game, the Dickinson High product, so Cranston checks in. It'll be Stewart, the Sinton, Cranston, along with Stinson, and Vargas now for Dickinson State. A little bit of different lineup. Haven't seen this combo a lot this year, but it's in there right now in this 17-17 ball game. The Trojans 12-3, the Blue Hawks 5-11 overall. Inside the Sinton, about 6 feet away from the basket. Kicked it back out and simply threw it away with a lazy pass. Turnover number 7. The shot blocked away by Vargas that time against the streaking that time Dakota State Trojan, Schumacher, and he got it blocked away. A Hawks will attack offensively. Out front with it, Stinson goes to Cranston. Cranston down low to Sinton. The Sinton comes in the paint. Nate turns off the glass. He can't get the layup to go. What a terrible shooting night for both these teams all of a sudden. Nobody can get the shot to drop, and we'll head back the other way. Dakota State on the drive, shot off the glass. There's a guy that can get it to go. Ojukwu, he now has 13 points, 13 of the 19. Dakota State back up by 2. And now the Blue Hawks throw it away again on the turnover. That'll be turnover number 8. So the last 3 possessions have been 3 turnovers. Very sloppy for Dickinson State. Linton's going to check into the ball game. Stewart's going to check out. 19-17 the score. And Dickinson State will set defensively. Dakota State will go to work offensively, up by 2. Ball will be put in by Schumacher. Schumacher drops it way out front to Morgan. Morgan gets the hand back. Off to Beckwith. Now back to Morgan from 3. He got it to go, the big guy. Lucas Morgan outside, and that lead again up to 5 now. 22-17. Another run by Dakota State. 8-0. Now this one is 7-0 run. Left-hand side, Vargas with it. He'll fire from the hip from 3. That doesn't go down. And the rebound comes down. 1 pass, 1 shot. And I know that's not what they want. Another shot by Ukuju. He'll put it up. That's an air ball. That'll be saved in. Bounce by Cranston. And quickly down court comes Dickinson State with 5:40 left to go. First half. 22-17. Dakota State by 7. 1 pass, 1 shot. Not good again. Stinson this time with the miss from 3-point range. Here comes Vargas, right side to Cranston. He'll put it on the floor. He'll drive. He'll put it up, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So at the line for Dickinson State, Britton Cranston, the Dickinson High product, hometown product, will be, I think, at the line to shoot 2. Yep, he will be. Thought maybe he was going to be called on the drive. And at the line, Cranston readies himself. Takes a bounce. a couple of times. Puts the shot up at the line, and it's good. Britton's first point of the night. He'll get another. 22-18 on the CHI. St. Alexius outscored the women's final tonight. Dakota State 90 and Dickinson State 50. The number 4 Lady T's outstanding tonight in the second half. Led by only 3 at halftime, but busted it wide open in the second half. That ends that mini run for Dakota State. It's 22-19. The Trojans in the lead over the Blue Hawks. The Kuju free throw line penetrates, double team, triple team, puts it up, not good. Stinson out of there with the rebound for Dickinson State. Stinson gets it down to Vargas. Vargas back to Stinson, off to Linton. Linton looks down low to Sinton with it. Nate Sinton with the basketball, and he's going to be held up, and it'll be bonus time for the Sinton at the free throw line. So he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Going to have a full timeout, 4:56 left to go, first half, CHI. Both these teams trying to make it a little prettier than it has been. Turnovers, fouls, lots of whistles, not much offense. Dakota State 22, Dickinson State 19. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
19 our score. Dickinson State trailing Dakota State here in the first half. As we alluded to, the Trojans again coming in. Very impressive start for them under first-year head coach Kevin Williamson at 12-3. Dickinson State at 5-11 overall. Ball will be put into play by Dickinson State. Cranston has one more free throw, I believe, coming, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, excuse me. Vicentin will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Britton just hit 2 free throws. He was headed that way. I think he was trying to shoot again, but they're not going to let him. So Nate will go to the line. We said the Hawks last night struggled at the line. Just a bit over 50%. Tonight, 2 of 3. Make it 3 of 4 as Nate Vicentin hits the free throw. He's got 3. Averages about 10.5. 22-20 to go to State by 2. And again, ready at the free throw line. This one looks good and is good. 22-21, Dakota State by 1. 4:55 left to play here in the first half. Across the timeline comes Schumacher. Gets it off to Ujuku. Ujuku trying to back in. No shot there. Gets it back out front now to Morgan. Morgan back to Kuju from 3. That one doesn't go down. Boy, he's attempted 7 3-pointers tonight in this ball game. Has hit 3. Out front, 22-21. Vargas with it. Vargas backs away. Gets it to Cranston. Vicentin down low. He works his way inside. He turns from 12, hooks it up and in. Good power move by Nate. He's got 6. Dickinson State now with a 6-0 run. Takes the lead back 23-22. Schumacher comes into the backcourt. Schumacher gets it off to Kuju. Back to Schumacher. Schumacher looking back. Goes instead with the pass this time. Now we've got a whistle and we got our roll. We're going to call that against Stinson, his second. So the foul goes against Dickinson State. Stinson's second, team's 8th, 1-and-1 coming at the free throw line for Akuju. He is 2 of 2 at the line. Free throw is up and good. He is 3 of 3. He has 14 of Dakota State's 23 points. 5th tie of the ball game. Stewart in. Stinson is out. And the ball will go back to the free throw line where Ujuku will try to break the tie. Looks good, and it is good. So Kuju pretty much doing all the scoring right now for Dakota State. Averages over 20 a game, and right now in the first half has done a great job offensively. Cranston on the dribble drive, comes inside, steps through, puts it up, can't get it to go. From about 2 feet away, got a little overwhelmed down low to Britton, and the shot partially blocked. Trojans with that 1 point lead and 3:40 left to go will attack offensively. Doughty getting ready to check in. Daniels getting ready to check in. With the basketball, Morgan working against the Sinton, turns, fires, shot is up, not good, but he'll get 2 shots. So that'll go against Nate, and 2 shots coming at the free throw line for Morgan. Boy, we have 18 fouls in this first half. And 2 shots are coming. Free throw attempt up and good. Morgan now with 6 in the ball game. Here's a 6'7" sophomore, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Brandon Valley High School. 25-23 the score. 1 more shot coming at the free throw line for Lucas Morgan. This one on the way. That one is good. So Morgan hits that one. Dakota State a perfect 6 of 6 at the free throw line. 26-23. Down court with the basketball. Linton across the timeline. Off to Daniel. Daniel looks out front. Nobody there. Goes quickly to the Sinton. Nate again away from the basket. Kicks it back to Doughty. He'll fire from 3. That's too strong. Not good. Rebound comes on. Boy, Doughty I don't think has hit a 3-pointer all weekend. He said last night he was 1 of 8 from the floor. That was a 2-pointer, and he's a 3-pointing sharpshooter. I guess you go in streaks and you keep shooting when you're a shooter like Clifton, and he will continue to shoot. Long 3-pointer looks good. It is good. So now Dakota State answers with a run of 7-0 after the Duhok went on a 7-0 run, and they have their biggest lead, 29-23. So they have rallied back on that run. Inside, D.C. Stewart. Stewart trying to back in. Turns in the paint, stops, fires, rolls it up, and in. Nice little touch shot. D.C. with 6 points on the night. 29-25, 2.5 left to go. Dakota State by 4. Into the backcourt, here comes Schumacher. Schumacher looking down low for Morgan. Doesn't go there, gets it back out front instead. Leaves it there for Ryan Beckwith. Back to Schumacher. Schumacher goes quickly to Morgan. Morgan trying to come inside, reverses it up, underneath and in. Count the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Went right around the Sinton and put it home. And Morgan now with the basket has 12, and the lead is 6 again, 31-25, and a chance to make it 7. The Sinton picks up his second, so he'll go to the bench. Zocker comes into the ball game. Morgan ready, free throw up and good. 32-25, Dakota State by 7 with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Right side, Doughty. Out to Jake Daniel. Left side, they go to Linton. Linton holds on to it. Puts it on the floor once. Goes to Daniel. Goes to Doughty. Doughty comes inside on the drive. Floats it up off the glass. He can't get it to go. Really forced that shot on the dribble drive. Quickly down court. Here come the Trojans. Mitchell with it. Mitchell gets it out front to Schumacher. Schumacher will reset the offense. Schumacher on the dribble, takes a look to his right, pulls it up, nearly threw it away, but it's caught out there quickly by Okuju. He gets another 3-pointer for that, not good that time. Morgan kind of feeling it after hitting about 3 shots in a row, the big guy, but that one missed badly. Rebound comes down to Dickinson State. They go baseline. Stewart, 17-footer is up and good. D.C. Stewart keeping the Hawks hanging around with a minute 10 left to go. 32 Dakota State, 27 Dickinson State. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Consolidated and KDIN.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Christian back with you at Scott Jim. Timeout taken by Dickinson State after the D.C. Stewart basket. Ball will go back to the Trojans of Dakota State. They'll put it into play. Up by 5, 32-27. Competitive first half. Very funny type of ball game. Not a lot of flow. We have had so many fouls. 19 fouls in the first half. And the ball will be put into play to Schumacher, and the right-hand, left-hand dribble across the timeline to get it off to Morgan. Morgan leaves it back out front this time for Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key. Gets the hand back off to Ryan Beck with the legal screen that time. That'll go against Dakota State. Picking it up will be Mitchell, his second. Turnover number 5, Dakota State. Dickinson State with 8. Linton with the basketball with 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Linton comes across the timeline, works his way, top of the key, picks the dribble up, goes to Stewart. Stewart comes right side, stops, goes back to Jake Daniel. Jake goes to Zocker. Zocker squares up, comes inside, backs in, turns from 12, gets it off to Linton, and he'll lay it up and in with the left hand. And Dakota State wants the timeout. The Blue Hawks now on a 4-0 run. Cut the deficit to 3, 32-29, 31 seconds left to go. Back in a half minute.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
I'm back with you at Scott Gym. 32-29 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Dakota State will play. Well, there's enough. The shot clock basically is off in the ball game. I think there's like a tenth of a second differential. Schumacher just dribbling right in front of me here on press row, and he was pounding it with the right hand, left hand, down to 15 seconds. 32-29. They're looking for points. The Hawks looking for a stop. Let's see what happens. Morgan on the drive inside, scoots it up off the glass, not good. Rebound loose on the floor. Jake Daniel will come out of there with it. He'll just hold on to it. And that will bring it in to our first half in action. A close one. Dakota State by 3. It's the Trojans 32, Dickinson State 29 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. We'll take a timeout here, a break at halftime. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back with our halftime show for you on KPIX and Consolidated. Again, halftime score, Dakota State 32, Dickinson State 29.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
Have you ever left home wondering if you locked the front door or closed the garage door? Did you forget to turn out the lights or lower the thermostat? Who's watching and protecting your home when you're away? Consolidated Home Security and Automation can take care of the little things so you don't have to. With 24/7 monitoring backed by local techs and support, Consolidated has you covered. Call 483-4000. Convenience, comfort, and control in one app. Total peace of mind.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Much, Tristan, back with you. Let's take a look at our individual numbers first up here on the CHI St. Alexia scoreboard on our halftime report on Consolidated and KDIX. Consolidated TV and KDIX Radio. Let's go with Dakota State, and they got quite a 1-2 punch going here. 28 of the 32 points from two guys. The leader, their leading scorer on the season, that is, of course, Nathan Ojukwu. Ojukwu tonight, 4 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 8 from beyond the arc, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 15 points. Lucas Morgan, 4 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He has 13 points. And then a total of 4 points in the ball game for Tyler Beckworth, and nobody else scored. Pankonen did not score in the ball game for Dakota State. Ryan Beckwith did not score. Schumacher did not score. Kane Mitchell did not score in the ball game for Dakota State. For Dickinson State, they were led in scoring off the bench. Fine effort from D.C. Stewart, 4 of 5 from the floor. He has 8 points. Nate Vicenten, 6 points in the ballgame. A couple of baskets in the contest, and 2 of 2 from the line. Griffin Dowdy, the leading scorer for the Blue Hawks, averages 17 a game, has just 4, 2 of 6 from the floor, both 2-pointers in the contest for his 4 points. 3 points for Weston Zocker off the bench with that 3-pointer. And then 2 points for Britton Cranston. Quincy Linton, 2 points. Datavius Frierson, who played in the foul trouble almost immediately, just 2 points in the ball game. And Stinson, the Hawks' second leading scorer, also had foul problems. He had 2 points. Jake Daniel did not score, and Isaiah Vargas did not score for the Blue Hawks. Again, 32-29. Biggest lead for Dakota State, 7 points. 32-25, and then the Blue Hawks ended the half on a 4-0 run. We had a lot of 4, 5, 6, 7, even an 8-0 run by both teams, and we had a total of 5 ties. The last one, 23, started 2-all, 4-all, 12, 17, and 23. Dickinson State's biggest lead, a 12-7 lead, a 5-point lead. We'll come back in let's make it another 3 minutes, and then we'll take a look at the team numbers for Dakota State and Dickinson State at halftime. Again, Dakota State 32, Dickinson State 29. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals, and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life. Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with first-hand knowledge.
I love this area. How close to Medora are we?
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a bike ride away.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
A total of 40% from the floor. 5 of 12 shot well from three-point range, 42%. And from the free throw line, outstanding, 7 of 7 for Dakota State. Dickinson State, 12 of 27 from the floor, 44%, but just 1 of 8. The point shooting woes this weekend continue for Dickinson State. Pretty good shooting team from beyond the range, but not last night and not tonight. And that has cost them dearly this weekend. They still got a half to go, but just 12% from beyond the arc. And 80% from the free throw line. They hit 4 of 5. A slight rebound edge for Dickinson State, 17-14. Nate Vicentin leading the way with 4. And for Dakota State, Kane Mitchell leading the way with 4, along with Ujuku. He has 5 rebounds also for Dakota State. Turnovers, Dakota State 7, Dickinson State 8. Halftime score on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It is Dakota State 32, Dickinson State 29. Going to send it back to the downtown studios with Tristan Sturr and Katie Oxenham, Trace and the crew at Consolidated. Let's make it about a 4-minute break. We'll take about a 4-minute break here, and then we will come back with second half action on KDIX and Consolidated at halftime. 32-29 Dakota State on the men's side. The women's final again, 90-50 Dakota State over Dickinson State. Back in 4 minutes for second half action.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU's Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision-making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bravera. Let's forge ahead together.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for two, even $150 for all three services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
We don't have Dakota State's up on the board yet, so we'll just hang on for a little bit and see what they're going to go with. I suspect probably the way they began the ball game, except with the exception of the young man, Beckwith, that went down with the ankle injury. I predicted he wouldn't be back, but I predicted wrong before because it looked like it was not a very good ankle twist. 32-29 the score. Again, in case you missed the women's final, nationally ranked Dakota State led by 3 at halftime in the women's game, but they can go in a hurry, and they went in a hurry in the second half, breaking open the game and winning it by a final score of 90-50 over Dickinson State University. There's the horn. We're just about ready to get this one rolling and going again. 32-29. Dickinson State will have the basketball. They will to begin the second half. So the Blue Hawks will put it into play. Let's see, Dakota State's going to go with Tyler Beckwith. Well, Ryan Beckwith in the ball game again. And the ball put in to Daniel. Jake Daniel with it. They get it to Frierson at the free throw line. Frierson trying to back away. Pressure there. Turns away. Gets it to Doughty. He'll fade from 17. His shot is up and good. Griffin Doughty with the basket. Waiting for him to warm up this weekend. As he said, he had a struggle last night. Just 5 points in the ball game. Tonight, just 4. And on the drive, nice move down low. Little spin move inside. Little turn shot off the glass. Rolling it up and in with the left hand. Nicely done. Well, we saw a one-man wrecking crew last night with Bellevue, and that guy has been a one-man wrecking crew tonight. Ujuku with a total of 17 of Dakota State's 34 points. Three-pointer put up, not good. Rebound down to Frierson. He has it down low, gets it back. He'll lay it up and he'll lay it in. Strong move by Frierson down low, and he has 4. And the lead is 1 again, 34-33. Dickinson State down by 1. Down court Pankinen. He sat almost the entire first half. He picked up 2 quick fouls. He said at 19, way outside from 3. Got it again. You got to guard him. Ojukwu now with 20 points, 37-33. Frierson down for it. Double team, steps through it. Now we got a whistle. We got a tie up. Turnover number 9, Dickinson State. And the ball will go back to Dakota State, 37-33. Got into that double team and couldn't get out of it away from the defensive pressure. Inbounds pass put in by Ryan Beckwith. They come right side, packing in with the basketball. Out front, long three-pointer, up, looks good. It is good. So they come out and hit two three-pointers and a two-pointer, and the lead back to 7, matching their biggest lead, 40-33. Ball nearly stolen away, off the hands of Stinson. Turnover number 10, Dickinson State. And the ball will go back. The Hawks just a step forward to begin the second half, and the lead is ballooned to 7. Inbounds pass comes in. The Beckwith, that's Tyler, gets it back out front now. Hankonen with the basketball. Hankonen goes left-hand side, drops it off to Tyler Beckwith. Tyler looks inside, nearly threw it away. Nice catch and save that time by Hankonen. Now they come back again on the dribble drive, right off the glass, right around Stinson, and putting it up and in is Okuju. He has 7 in the half, 22 in the ball game. 42-23, Dakota State by 9 with 17:40 remaining to play. Left-hand side, Jake Daniel with it, goes down low to Vicentin. Vicentin comes inside, finger rolls it up and in as he puts it home, and Dickinson State, I think, will get a timeout. They do. 42-35, Dakota State on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. We'll come back right after this full timeout on KDIX and Consolidate. Oh, yep, it's going to be full. We'll come back in 60.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life. That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal. Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Just knocked off the number 1 team in the conference tonight, Bellevue, Nebraska, in Bismarck, 83-73. The Blue Hawks had Bellevue on the ropes last night, couldn't finish it off. Bismarck State picks up their first win ever in Frontier Conference play, and they do it 83-73 over Bellevue University. Inbounds pass comes in, 42-35, Dakota State by 7, 17-35, remaining to play in this contest. Top of the key with the basketball. They get the pass off to Morgan. Morgan swings it left-hand side to Packinen. They go back down low. They're going to go almost exclusively inside. Shot put up off the glass. Not good that time. And the rebound comes down to Frierson. It'll go back to Dickinson State as the ball rolls out of bounds. That time not able to get the shot to drop was Ujuku. Got bodies all over the place. That's his first miss in the second half. He was 4 of 10 in the first half from the floor. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Had 3 3-pointers. Now has 4. Inbounds pass comes to Jake Daniel. Jake with the basketball. Will work it across the timeline. Looks through the screen. Gets around it. Now the hand back. Stinson. Straight up man-to-man pressure by Dakota State. They go to Vicentin. Vicentin comes inside. Dribble drives in the corner. Jake Daniel from 3. Puts it up, not good, and he'll shoot 3, I do believe. Goes hard to the floor. Now personal will go against Ryan Beckwith. He'll pick up the personal. That will be his second. So 3 shots coming for Jake Daniel at the line. Jake scoreless tonight, averages 5 points a ball game for Dickinson State. The Dickinson Trinity product. Readies himself at the free throw line. Trying to cut this deficit a little bit for Dickinson State. Free throw is up and good. 42-36. One more coming and then one more after that. 17, just under 17 minutes left to play. This one is up. That one is good. The Hawks now 6 of 7 at the line. Dakota State 7 of 7 at the free throw line. 42-37, Dakota State. That one rattles home, and Jake Daniel goes 3 for 3 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game, 42-38. The Trojans of Dakota State in the lead. Hankinen comes down court, comes in the paint. No shot there, goes outside. Backing away, firing over Stinson from 3 and hitting it again. It's Ojukwu. Ojukwu with 25 points in the ball game, 45-38. Frierson on the drive. He'll lay it up and in. Frierson right to the basket, puts it home. Frierson now with 4 points. Now we got a legal screen again, and that's going to go against Dakota State. Tyler Beckwith will pick it up. So Tyler picks it up. His third. That will bring Kane Mitchell off the bench and into the ball game. Ball will be put into play. Jake Daniel gets the inbounds pass. Jake will work his way down court, across the timeline, comes top of the key, bounces it inside, threw it away again. And it's going to be batted around and controlled by Dakota State. Turnover number 11. Quickly down court, packing in with it, comes baseline, kicks it back out front now, looking for help. Now finally got it on the left side. Got it into the hands that time of Brian Beckwith. Ojukwu with the basketball. All one-on-one. It's just pretty much him offensively. Here comes Stinson with the steal. Turnover number 8. On the drive, he'll slam it home for Cordell Stinson. Stinson with 4. 45-42. Dakota State by 3. 15-40 left to play in the contest. Out front with the basketball. Holding on to it. There's Morgan. He's had a good night. He's got 16 in the ballgame. Hakkinen gets it back to Morgan. Morgan trying to go against Vicentin. Gets it back off to Ojukwu. Ojukwu drives, spins, backdoors it, goes inside and throws it away. Tried to lead his partner down low that time, Kane Mitchell, but just led him too far. Stewart in. Stinson will check out of the ballgame. 45-42, Dakota State by 3. Inbounds pass comes in to Jake Daniel. Jake will control it. Right side. Jake comes on the attack. Gets it off quickly to Vicentin down low. Reverses it up and in and out. That one rolled halfway down and popped out of there. And the rebound down to the Trojans. Hankinen with the outlet. And he will bring it down court. Braden with the basketball. Bounces it back out front. Gets it to Ryan Beckwith. Ryan comes in the paint. Free throw line fadeaway jump shot up and not good. Stewart will come out of there with the rebound. Stewart brings it in to the offensive end. Looking low. Goes instead to Doughty. Doughty gets grabbed. No whistle. He'll put up the 15-footer. That doesn't go down. And the ball will go back to Dakota State. Out front, Hakkinen with the basketball. Hakkinen trying to penetrate, goes around everybody, lays it up and in. Nobody picked anybody up, and Hakkinen says, thank you very much. His first shot, his first 2 points, 47-42. Frierson down court with the basketball. He'll get it off to the center 10. Into the paint. Nate working hard, driving hard, lays it up and lays it in with the basket. Vicentin now with 10 points in the ball game. 47-44, just under 14 minutes left to play in the contest. Hakkinen gets it back off quickly now. Ojukwu has got a double dribble. Turnover number 10, Dakota State. Under 15-minute timeout comes our way, a full break. 13:39 left to go. 47 Dakota State, 44 Dickinson State. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Big Boy Toys.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Thank you much, John. A great big thank you to all of our great Sports Club boosters, our major sponsors, pregame, postgame, halftime, player of the game, play of the game, all of our great sponsors. We appreciate you truly here on KDIX Dickinson. 47-44, CHI, St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dakota State by 3. That was their lead at halftime. They built that lead up to 9. And the Blue Hawks have battled back now, cutting it again to 3. Stewart in the ball game. Linton in the ball game. Dowdy in the ball game. Vicinton in the ball game. And Frierson in the ball game. There we go for Dickinson State. The Juku remains in there for Dakota State. Out front with it. Ryan Beckwith, a lot of pressure that time on Linton. Linton unable to get it going. Here comes Frierson, nearly lost the dribble. Kicks it back to Linton. Linton penetrates, stops, pulls up from 17. That shot not even close, and the rebound comes down, and it's controlled by Dakota State. Good pressure that time by the Trojans defensively. Linton looked pretty uncomfortable in the shot, and the shot looked pretty uncomfortable. Hankinen throws up a 3. High archer, not good. Vicinton comes down with the rebound. He'll bring it off to Frierson. Frierson back to Stewart. Stewart's going to set and fire from 3. That is close, and again, Dickinson State doesn't get into any type of motion. Just one pass and one shot, and Stewart missed that one badly. He had 8 in the first half. 47-44, Hankinen down court. Dakota State gets into that little bit of a motion offense, and they run it down low to Morgan. Morgan, quiet start after a big first half. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Working against the Sinton, and that is his 3rd for Nate. And Morgan, who is 3 of 3 from the line, has 16 in the ball game. Like we said, it's really been a 1-2 punch. 41 of their 47 points coming from Lucas Morgan and Nathan Ojukwu. Can 2 guys beat 5? Well, it's looking like it's possible. Free throw up and good. 48-44. Zocker and Stinson in. Vicinton and Frierson will check out. 48-44. And close all the way. Biggest lead Dickinson State 5. Biggest lead Dakota State 9. We've had 5 ties in this ballgame. Free throw up. Dakota State perfect at the line. Now what have we got? Substitute checking in. Into the ball game. Tyler Beckwith checks in. Morgan will check out. Inbounds pass comes in to Linton. Linton with the basketball. 49-44. The Blue Hawks tonight just 1 3-pointer in 8 attempts. They struggled last night on the line. Terrible pass again by Linton into a triple team. I don't know who he's trying to get it to, but nobody was there. The guard play hasn't been real solid tonight for Dickinson State. 49-44. Stepping back, turning down the shot is Juku. Gets it off now into the ball game. Out of the break. Schumacher. Back to Hankinen. 12 minutes left to go. 49-44 Dakota State. Bounce, give and go on the drive. Shot is up. Count the basket. Bodies all over the place. Trying to see if it was a player control or a block. What's the call? Player control. So we'll go against Dakota State. Tyler Beckwith picks up his 4th. Into the ball game comes number 55, John Campbell for Dakota State. Turnover number 11 for Dakota State. Dickinson State with 12. Both these teams trying to fluctuate some offense here. And both teams shooting well, but just have struggled. Zocker way outside from 3. That's way off the mark. And again, 1 pass, 1 shot for the Blue Hawks. Don't get into any type of offensive rhythm and just take a shot. Dakota State on the other hand, very patient. They bring it down court, work it around the perimeter. 3-4 passes before they've been thinking about shooting. Top of the key. The G2 with the basketball, steps back from 3. Over Stinson, that one is short. Rebound comes down short again. Zocker will come out of there. Campbell with the miss. And down court quickly with the basketball will come Dickinson State. Linton comes across the timeline. Gets a little double team pressure. Works away from it. Goes to Zocker. Zocker to Stinson. Stinson back right side. Gets it off to Stewart. Stewart to Zocker. Zocker puts it on the floor. Penetrates. Stops. And now he's going to pick up the player control. Turnover number 13, Dickinson State. Ball back to the Trojans with 11 minutes left to go. Ball will be put into play by Schumacher. He'll bring it in to Packinen. Packinen will bring it down court. Packinen with the basketball across the timeline. Left side, works back towards the top screen. Dowdy's back into the ball game. They get it off quickly to Ojoku. Ojoku on the drive, spins through. He travels with the basketball. Turnover number 12, Dakota State. It is a smorgasbord of missed plays by both teams right now. Very sloppily. And it's not a thing of beauty for head coach Kevin Williamson or head coach Derek Selvig in this ball game. Stinson will bring it down court. 10.5 left to go. 49-44. Here comes Stinson on the dribble drive. Lays it up and he misses the layup. Wide open shot for Stinson and he can't get it to go. Okajua drives inside. Bounces it down low. Shot is put up. Not good, but Stinson will pick up his third. And going to the line will be Schumacher. Again, there's that patience by Dakota State moving the ball and getting that good look instead of one pass, one shot scenario like the Hawks have done a lot of here in the second half. At the line, Schumacher readies himself. Free throw looks good and is good. The lead back to 6 for Dakota State, 50-44. Cranston in, Dowdy out, Frierson in. And checking out of the ball game is Linton. Vargas also checked in for Dickinson State, and Stewart checked out. So 3 in, 3 out for the Blue Hawks. Second free throw up and good again. Dakota State perfect at the line tonight, 11 of 11. 51-44, Trojans lead it by 7 with 10 minutes left to play in the contest. Cranston to Zocker, again a different look lineup now. Zocker backing his way in, goes to Vargas from the hip from 3, that is good. Vargas with his first basket of the night. Makes it 51-47, 9:50 left to go. Hakkinen out front with it. Picked up by Cranston. Works the dribble across the timeline area. Back off to Schumacher. Back to Hakkinen. Drops it down low. Morgan with it. Morgan thinking about pulling up. Now penetrates inside. Stops. Turns. Fires. That shot not good. That'll go against Zocker. We have a media timeout. 9:29 left to go on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It'll be 2 shots coming for Dakota State. When we come back, it's Dakota State 51 and Dickinson State 47. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
We absolutely love the neighborhood, but how are the schools? Well, actually, I know firsthand that they're amazing.
Who knows who the 26th president is of the United States?
Ooh.
Yes.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Correct.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
27. Dakota State in the lead. At the free throw line, we'll have some free throws coming for the Trojans. And at the line, the guy has been perfect tonight at the line. Our Dakota State as a team has been perfect. This guy's been perfect also, 5 of 5 for Morgan. Dakota State 11 of 11 at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. The lead back to 5, 52-47. One more shot coming. This one up, and that one rattles in and out. First miss of the night. And 12 attempts by Dakota State. 52-47, Dakota State by 5. Cranston gets grabbed and no whistle on the play. Out front with it. Here comes Vargas. Vargas into the paint. Spins, and now we've got a whistle and a personal. The personal will go against. Picking it up will be Dakota State, Schumacher. Inbounds pass comes in. Zocker with it to Vargas. Vargas out front, goes back to Zocker. Right side, Frierson. Frierson goes to Cranston. Cranston comes inside. You got a block, and that's going to go against Dakota State. Right now, the officials trying to get a grasp of this ball game. Personal against Dakota State. Ojukwu picks up his second. And the ball will be back into the hands of Cranston, who will put it into play. Gets it into Frierson, back to Cranston. Out front, Jake Daniel back in the contest. Jake takes the dribble around, looks for some help, gets it from Frierson. Frierson comes right side, trying to penetrate, goes back to Vargas. Vargas steps back. He'll fire a three-pointer. That's in and out, not good. Now we got a whistle down low. That's going to go against Frierson, I do believe. Nope, going to go against Cranston. Dickinson State's fifth. And the ball back to the Trojans. They lead it 52-47, 8:45 remaining to play. Inbounds pass will come in to Dakota State. Into the backcourt. Left-hand side, controlling it. Mitchell gets it to Ryan Beckwith. Ryan back out front, Packinen. Packinen comes around the corner at the lane area. No shot there. Goes to Morgan. Morgan drives inside, turns, spins, fires, hooks it up, not good. And Zocker will come out of there with the rebound for Dickinson State. Off to Jake Daniel. Jake waits for traffic to clear. Gets it off to Frierson. Frierson, he tries to back in. Back out front to Jake Daniel. He'll throw up a three. That's not good, but the rebound comes back to Vargas. And Vargas will reset the offense for Dickinson State. Looking for Jake Daniel. Jake comes back, top of the key. Right-hand side, baseline. Kicks it back out to Frierson. Frierson on the dribble drive. Comes inside, puts it up and in. Frierson with the basket for Dickinson State. He has 8 in the ball game. 52-49. Dickinson State down by 3. 7.5 left to play. Right-hand side, nice move by Morgan down the lane. Puts it up, doesn't go, but we got a block against Dickinson State. Frierson will pick it up. And Lucas Morgan, who's been a busy guy at the free throw line, 6 and 7, will be back there to shoot 2 at the free throw line. 7.5 remaining, a 3-point lead for Dakota State. Morgan in the contest, 19 points. Ojukwu tonight in the contest for Dakota State, 25. 44 of their 52 points from 2 guys. Free throw is short. One more coming for Morgan. Ojukwu comes back in, and leaving the ball game will be Schumacher. Frierson checks out. That was his third, so he'll check out. Morgan's got one more coming, trying to make it a 4-point ball game. This one on the way looks much better, and it is. He buries it. 20 points now. Down court, 53-49. On the drive, Vargas to the basket, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Great move by Vargas. And he got free and got around the defender, and the block called against Dakota State. Now personal will go against Oduko. That is his third, 53-51. With 7:25 remaining to play. Vargas off the bench tonight for Dickinson State now with 4 points, or 5 points make it. He'll get possibility for 6, but misses the free throw. Ball goes out of bounds, touched last by Vargas, who tried to pick up the miss. Blue Hawks in the ball game, 9 free throws. They're 7 of 9. Dakota State has shot 16 free throws, 14 of 16. 53-51 our score with 7:25 remaining to play in the ball game. Dakota State in the lead. Hakkinen will bring it down court. Hakkinen into the backcourt. Gets the pass off to Morgan. Morgan back to Hakkinen. Spins around. Jake Daniel cuts him off. And they go back to the guy. They probably want to have this basketball a lot. That is Okuju. He's inside. Lays it up off the glass. Not good. Tips it up and in. They didn't screen him out. And he stayed with it and put it home. He's got 27 on the night. And it is a 55-51 lead for Dakota State. Boy, 2 nights in a row, it's been a battle. Very competitive games with the Hawks short last night against a very good Bellevue team. Vargas from 17 puts it up. That's not good. And the rebound comes down, and it's controlled by Dakota State. They control the scoreboard right now, 55-51. Hakkinen out front. Nearly lost, still loose on the floor, still loose out of bounds. Touched last by Stinson of Dickinson State. Goes back to Dakota State. Zocker out. Nate Vicinity back into the ball game. 6.5 minutes left to play on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dakota State 55, Dickinson State 51. Inbounds pass, they get it in to Ojuku. Ojuku goes down low. Shot blocked away, out of bounds. Touched last by Dickinson State. Good pressure down low by Vargas that time. They got it underneath to Mitchell, but he couldn't get the shot to go. Partially blocked that time by Vargas. And the Trojans will put it in underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass. Ojuku. He'll lob it down low, wide open. Morgan over Vicinity puts it up and in. Morgan now on the night with 22, 49-57. The rest of the players, 7 other players, have scored only 8. Those 2 guys have put on a clinic offensively tonight. Out front with it. Left side, Vargas to the baseline, reverses it up. He lays it up, not good. Rebound, Dowdy puts it up, not good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Griffin Dowdy at the line. He has just 6 points, averages 17. He's had a tough weekend, has Griffin offensively. He's a good ball player. Sometimes it goes and sometimes it doesn't. 5 last night and 6 tonight. Tonight he has taken a total of 7 shots, 3 of 7 from the floor. And he never misses free throws, and he misses that one. Frierson in, Vargas out, stays 57-51. One more shot coming. Dowdy readies himself. Let's see if he can get 1 of 2. He does. Like we said, excellent. 57-52 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard with 6 minutes left to go. Dakota State over Dickinson State. Left-hand side. They go quickly to Hakkinen. They're going to go down to the big guy, Morgan. They get it back off to Ojuku. Ojuku with the basketball. Backing his way in, turns from 12, and they bank it in. He just backed and nobody stopped him. Now we've got a whistle, and that'll go against Dakota State. 59-52 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Now personal against Schumacher, his second. So Schumacher will go out to the free throw line. Will send the Blue Hawks to the free throw line. Daniel will be at the free throw line. Jake tonight, 3 points, all from the free throw line tonight for Dickinson State. 59-52. 1-and-1 situation. Both teams in the 1-and-1. Free throw is up and good. We'll get another. Trying to cut it to a 5-point deficit is Jake Daniel. Jake readies himself, pounds it once, takes aim, and that one is good. 59-54. Hakkinen down court with the basketball game. Left-hand side, Ujuku fires from three. It's good. Wow. Oh, I don't know what to do. I guess you watch it and be amazed with it. We got a foul, and that will go against Schumacher. And Jake Daniel will go back to the free throw line. Back to an 8-point lead now for Dakota State. 62-54 over Dickinson State. With 5:20 left to go in the ball game. And Jake Daniels steps up to the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Ojukwu 32. Morgan 22. 54 of 62 points from two guys. Hard to believe that two guys could do that and beat you. And then, of course, Jake Daniel goes to the line. 5 of 5 prior to that, and he misses the free throw. And the ball goes back to Dakota State. 5 minutes left. They lead it by 8. Hakkinen, left-hand side with the basketball. Looks inside. Now we got a whistle and a personal. It's going to go against Dowdy. Be 1-and-1 time, I do believe. Dowdy's third. And 1-and-1 coming for Dakota State. Okaju at the line. 4 of 4 tonight in the contest. 62-54. Trojans in the lead. Free throw attempt is up and good. 33 for Okaju. He's got one more coming. Trying to make it a 10-point lead would be the biggest lead of the night for Dakota State, and it is. 64-54. 5 minutes left to go on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. 34 points in the ball game for Okaju, and nearly thrown away by Jake Daniel, but saved by Dickinson State. Right side, Frierson. Back to Jake, off to Dowdy. He'll fire from 3, and that's good. Griffin Dowdy with the three-pointer. He's in double figures with 10. Good to see Griffin drain one from three-point range. It's been a struggle for him this weekend. 4:40 left to go, 64-57. Out front with it, Morgan with the basketball. Puts it off to Ojukwu. He's just going to dribble around and take the shot. You know he is. Fades from 17. That one is up and not good for Ojukwu. He goes down hard. Down court quickly with the basketball. Jake Daniels going to fire from 3. That's not good. Rebound battle for Stinson comes out of there with it, and he has it stolen away. We got a whistle and a foul, and Ojukwu goes down with an injury, and the Hawks continue to struggle from beyond the arc. 64-57, 4-5, injury timeout for Dakota State. Dickinson State. Nope, now we got a official timeout, and we'll take a break here on KDIX. 4:05 left to go. 64-57, a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Of KDIX, Trace Wells doing an equally good job here with the camera crew of Consolidated, and Trace doing all the engineering. Appreciate their efforts tonight on the TV side, and of course on KDIX we're on the radio side for you. The women's final again tonight. Dakota State broke open a close ball game, 3-point lead at halftime, and went crazy in the second half and defeated the Dickinson State women 90-50. The men trailed here by 3 at halftime, and right now Dakota State leads by 7. At the 4-minute mark left to play. Ujuko went to the bench with that ankle. Got down, and it might have been a cramp also. I couldn't get a real good look at it. They're looking to Morgan now. He's going to be their go-to guy. They go left-hand side on the baseline drive. Little spin shot put up at short that time by Dakota State by Tyler Beckwith. And the rebound comes down to Frierson. Frierson off to Stinson. Stinson with the basketball. Comes top of the key. Left side, Doughty. Doughty to Viciniton. Viciniton on the drive. Nearly lost it. Comes inside. Spins. And then he traveled with the basket. The shot, but traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 14, Dickinson State. Golden opportunity to cut into that lead, and they turn it over. Into the ball game now for Dakota State. Ryan Beckwith checks in. Mitchell will check out. 3.5 left to go. 64-57, Dakota State. A little bit of pressure by the Blue Hawks. Inbound pass, Ryan Beckwith. He'll get it back to their point guard. That is Braden Pankanen. Pankanen across the timeline. Looks left side. Gets the pass off to Morgan. Morgan back door. Down low. Inside. Ooh, a little triple double move. Morgan from three. That shot is short from three-point range. Comes right down to Frierson. He gets it to Doughty. Doughty going pretty fast. Goes back to Stinson. Stinson stops. Gets it back to Doughty. Doughty looking for some help. Nearly lost it. Gets it back. Comes left side. Comes down the lane. Fades from 12. Puts it up and in. Tough shot by Griffin Doughty. Doughty warming up there in the second half. And we've got a timeout. Dakota State with 2:49 left to play. The Hawks have closed the deficit to 5. 64-59. 2:49 left to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Consolidated in KDIX.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Back into the ball game for Dakota State after leaving, and I'm not sure it was cramps or maybe stretched an ankle a little bit, but Nathan Ujuku back into the ball game. He'll put the ball into play. 2:49 left to go. Dickinson State trailing by 5, 64-59. Dakota State will have the basketball. Inbounds pass to Pankanen. Pankanen will bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Jake Daniel. They come left-hand side. Okajuan with the basketball. Gets it off to Morgan. Morgan comes around Vicenton, turns, steps underneath, and lays it right up and in over Vicenton. He's got 24 in the ball game, and the lead back to 7, 66-59. With 2.5 left to play in the contest. Jake Daniel gets the pass off. Down low, they come inside. Stinson driving, firing, lays it up, and he misses, and the rebound out. Loose on the floor. Dakota State comes up. Stinson with a layup attempt. Couldn't get it to go. And now they'll bring it down court at the 2-minute mark. 66-59. Taking the three. They get it off to Morgan. Morgan looking for some help. Puts it on the floor. Comes inside. Drives. Hooks it up off the glass and in. He's going to school. He's got 26. Back to a 9-point lead. 68-59. With the basketball, Doughty fires from three. Clanks it off the glass. Not good. Out of bounds. Touched last by Dakota State. And the basketball will go back this way to Dickinson State. So the ball goes back to the Blue Hawks. Off the miss that time, and timeout taken. Minute 40 left to go. 68-59 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dickinson State will have the ball. We'll just keep it right here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And again, Dickinson State looking at a 9-point deficit with a minute 40 remaining to play. The lead at halftime for the Trojans was 3. It's been 10 on one occasion here in the second half. And we've gone back and forth in this one. We've had a total of 5 ties in the ball game. Dakota State looking to go 13-3 overall, 8-3 in league play. Dickinson State is a loss and dropped to 3-8 and 5-12 overall on the season. Hawks again next week on the road. They go to Mayville and Valley City State. Vargas will put the ball into play. Hawks need a lot of points in a hurry, and there's not a lot of possessions left. They're down by 9. Stinson out front with the basketball. Comes right side, penetrates inside. He drives, he turns, he banks it up and in goes Stinson. Stinson now with 6 in the ball game, well below his average of 13 on the season. Inbounds pass comes in. They'll clear it out. 68-61 should be the score. On the CHI, St. Alexius South scoreboard. We've got a foul. Jake Daniel will pick it up. There we go. 68-61. Jake Daniel picks up his second. And Packinen will go to the line, shoot the 1 and 1. Oh, that's his first, excuse me. Had him for 2. Braden tonight with 2 points. Free throw attempt coming is up and good. Boy, Dakota State shot free throws well tonight. 2-4. 9 of 11 in the second half. 16 of 18 in the ball game. That's the difference of this ball game. Them, Hawks have shot it well, but just not quite as many. Back to an 8-point lead. 69-60. Will make it 70-61. A 9-point lead. Now a world of hurt for Dickinson State. Frierson on the drive, comes inside, nothing doing there. Kicks it out to Vargas. Vargas is going to be held up, and that will go against Dakota State. Picking up number 4, but it's Ojuku, but you know, not a bad time to pick it up. A 9-point lead with 58 seconds remaining. Coach Williamson kind of shaking his head like, don't foul. But with that 9-point lead, free throw up and good for Vargas. Vargas off the bench has done a nice job tonight. Vargas, 6 points, all in the second half for Isaiah. Free throw attempt coming again, 70-62. This one on the way, good again. Timeout, Dickinson State. 59 seconds left to go in this one. Dakota State 70, Dickinson State 63. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KDIX Dickinson.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision-making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
As we come back, I keep looking at the scoreboard up there and looking at Morgan and Oguju. 60 of the 70 points have come from 2 guys. They almost 2 on 5 have beaten Dickinson State. Dickinson State has 63. And those 2 guys have 60 on the CHI. St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Ball will be put into play by Dakota State. Nah, they get it in. They will go to the free throw line. Ready to put the ball into play. They'll put it in the hands of Tane Mitchell, and he'll drop it in. He'll get it in, and they get it back, and Mitchell's going to be fouled immediately, so they'll go to the free throw line. Remember, Dickinson State out of the timeout. Dakota State will shoot 2. Again, ready at the line. Mitchell, 1 and 1, coming his way. Free throw up, not good. Rebound comes down to Stinson. Stinson goes in the corner to Dowdy. It's tipped out of bounds, so it'll go back to Dickinson State. Remember, the Blue Hawks out of timeout, so even on a made field goal, they cannot stop the clock. 52 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass will be put in by the Blue Hawks. 3-pointer put up by Stinson. Not good. Rebound down, and Packinen will be fouled, and he'll shoot 2. will go to the other end and shoot. Hakkinen readies himself at the line. Free throw good. One more free throw coming for Hakkinen. This one on the way is up and good, so he has both free throws. He has 6 in the ball game, all in the second half. 72-63. Frierson on the drive, and there's going to be a block on the play. So Frierson will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. So Frierson tonight in the ball game with a total of 8 points, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Don't forget, we'll have our Dickinson State University Blue Hawk Heritage Foundation play of the game upcoming for you, and we'll also have our player of the game for Dickinson State. Both teams in the 2-shot bonus. And at the line, Frierson will shoot 2. Free throw up and good. He's got 9 on the night. One more shot coming. 72-64. Of course, this will be inbounds if they get it in foul, so we're going to shoot a lot of free throws in the final 40 seconds of this one. This one is good again by Frierson. He has 10. Uduku will put it into play. He's got time. It's batted away. Frierson with the steal. Gets it to Stinson. He'll fire from 3, and he'll hit it. 72-68. Dakota State wants a timeout with 36 seconds left to go. The Trojans lead by 4, 72-68. And again, we'll just hang on here for the final 40 seconds on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dickinson State trying to battle back. Dakota State trying to hold on. The Blue Hawks again getting a big 3-pointer from Stinson. Only have had 4 3-pointers tonight in the ballgame. They were 1 of 8 in the first half. Have shot them a bit better in the second half, 3 of 8, so 4 of 16 overall from the floor. Dakota State shot 3-pointers pretty well in the ballgame. In the first half, Dakota State 5 of 12, and in the second half, they have hit 4 of 7, 9 of 19. That's excellent 3-point shooting at just under 50%. And they've been unbelievable at the free throw line. Again, full court pressure put on by Dickinson State. Inbounds pass will be put in by Ojukwu. He's got time to get it in. He's got to follow immediately. Jake Daniel will pick up the foul. Trying for the steal that time. And let's see who's going to go to the line again for Dakota State. Everybody in the 2-shot bonus. That's his 4th. Jake's kind of been the designated guy to pick up fouls here down the stretch. And again, ready. Hakkinen, perfect 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Readies himself, misses the first, he'll get another. One more coming for the lefty. 6 points in the ball game. A basket, a 2-pointer, and that one is good. 73-68, still a 2-possession lead for Dakota State. Now court, Frierson. He's going to take the 2-pointer. He drives, lays it up, not good, but we got the block, and he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Frierson tonight, 10 points in the ball game. He'll shoot 2. Frierson readies himself. 73 Dakota State, 68 Dickinson State. 2 shots coming. Little discussion between Griffin Dowdy and Frierson. Got a substitute coming in. That's it. Kane Mitchell. Okay. I didn't think it was on him. They gave it to him. He picked up his 5th, so Kane will leave the ball game. He did not score tonight in the contest, and he picks up foul number 5. 27 seconds remaining to play. 73-68, Dakota State by 5. Frierson trying to change that for Dickinson State, and he does. As he hits the free throw. He's 3 of 3 at the line. Dickinson State 12 of 15 in the second half, 16 of 20. They've shot free throws very well too, as has Dakota State. One more coming. 73-69. This one rims off, not good. Now we've got a whistle, got a foul. That'll go against Dickinson State. See who it's going to go against. They're going to say Vargas will pick up the personal. So Vargas picks it up. And to the free throw line, shooting will be Mr. Offense, Ojukwu. He has 34. It stays at 34 as he misses. Well, Dakota State's giving the Blue Hawks some opportunities here down the stretch. They're missing, they haven't missed free throws all night, and all of a sudden they've missed them. Stays 73-69. This one looks much better, and it is. He hits it. Back to a 5-point lead. Dowdy will put the ball into play. Puts it into Stinson. Stinson comes across the timeline. Hands it back to Dowdy. Dowdy throws up a 3. Not good. Rebound tipped out of there. Now we've got a whistle and a personal. And Dakota State will shoot free throws. Off balance shot by Dowdy. And he couldn't get it to go with 17 seconds remaining. Now, 2 big free throws here because it's 2-possession ball game with 17 seconds left. That makes it not impossible, not likely, but you get a 3-possession lead with 17 seconds left. That is in the highly unlikely, impossible stage. So you go from, if you're a Blue Hawk fan, maybe, and if you're a Dakota State fan, you hit both of them. It's not maybe anymore. It's over with. And Ojukwu hits the first of 2. 75-69, 17 seconds left to play. One more coming. 37 points for Ojukwu on the night. That one is up and good. 38 on the night for Ojukwu. They get it in. 76-69. Dowdy with it. He'll fire a 3-pointer. That's not good, but he'll shoot 3. With 10 seconds remaining to play. Kevin Williamson beside himself. That's going to be it for Ojukwu, and he'll have to leave with a total of 38 points tonight. What a night. What a show he put on tonight. Ojukwu, 5 of 6 in the second half. He was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Second half, 7 of 11 from the floor, 11 of 21 overall from the floor. And he leaves the ball game with 38 points. Dowdy will shoot 3. Griffin tonight in the contest. Puts it up and hits it. He's had a good second half. Good to see Griffin bounce back as he had a tough night last night, a tough first half, but has rung the bell here in the second half. 9 in the second half, 13 in the ball game, a bit below his 17-point average, 76-70, 76-71. And the Blue Hawks have had so many of these games this year where it's like from 2 points to 4 to 6 to 8 points in losses this year. And this one off the lip of the rim, and it comes down to Vargas. Gets it to Jake Daniel. He'll fire from 3, and he'll shoot 3 with 8 seconds remaining to play. Great job by Dowdy off the rim. It came back to the Hawks. They fired it to Jake Daniel in the corner. And he got hammered. I don't know why they even were around him. I would just let him take it and go for it. But he'll shoot 3 at the free throw line. Jake all his points tonight at the free throw line, all 6 of his points. He can cut the lead to 2. Free throw is up and good. He'll get one more, and then he'll get another one. 76-72 with 8 seconds remaining to play. He'll take aim, fire, and hit. And he'll get one more. 76-73. Now, do you make it and follow, or do you miss it and try to get the rebound and hit a three-pointer? Let's see what Jake Daniels going to do. I think he's going to hit it. He does. Stinson goes down hard. Morgan goes down hard. 2-point ball game. 76-74. We got a whistle and a foul. Jake Daniel will pick up his 5th. And going to the line will be Ryan Beckwith. He'll shoot 2. Beckwith can settle the issue here if he hits both. If he hits just one, it's a 3-point lead. And the Hawks have to go the length of the court and try and hit a 3-pointer to do it. But both teams have made it interesting down the stretch here in the second half. Entertaining in the second half. As he said, not a real beautiful game by either team. But at the line, Ryan Beckwith fires and hits. He'll get another off the flat part of the back iron. It hit it and it rolled in. I think Dakota State was going, oh no, and then they're going, oh yeah, it went in, and it did. Makes it a 3-point ball game, 77-74. This can ice it. That should do it. I think Dakota State's going to take a timeout. Not Dakota State. I just let Dickinson State go down and take a 3-point shot or a 2-point shot and get out of Scott Jim with the victory. 78-74. We'll keep it right here on the CHI. Saying, well, let's take a 30-second break. They're going to go full timeout. But Tristan, let's just make it 30. Tristan and Trace, a 30-second. Well, let's.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played 1 gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
All right, thank you much. Ball goes back to Dickinson State. They get the pass inbounds. They get it to Vargas. He'll fire a 3-pointer. That's off the lip of the rim. Not good. Rebound tipped around. It comes back to nobody, and there's your final score on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State wins it. Dakota State wins it. DSU wins it. Let's say that. Dakota State wins it 78-74 over the Blue Hawks, outscoring Dickinson State in the second half by a margin of 46-45. Led by 3 at halftime, win by 4. They go to 8-3 conference, 13-3 overall. And Dickinson State 5-12 overall, 3-8 in conference play. And another tough weekend for the Hawks. 2 heartbreakers against Bellevue last night and Dakota State tonight. Both end in losses, and it's a 78-74 victory for the Trojans. Hey, post-game show coming up. We've got our play of the game coming up from DSU Heritage Foundation, our ND Pharmacy player of the game, and our post-game all coming up for you after this timeout, 2.5-minute timeout.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them. and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Boy Toys.
Place at DSU. You can take a check around and take a look around and stop in at Dickinson State University's Heritage Foundation. Contact the Dickinson State Heritage Foundation. They provide scholarships for students and events for alumni throughout the year and strive to be the premier support for the university's global learning environment. Interested in learning more? Contact the team at 701-483-2486 or visit the DSU Heritage Foundation.org. Hawks are up. We got two of them. Cordell Stinson hit a break three-pointer to cut the lead from 6-3 late in the game in the final minute. And Jake Daniel went to the free throw line, hit 3 of 3 to make it a 2-point ball game, 76-74, with 9 seconds remaining before Dakota State hit a couple of free throws to make it 78-74 with 5 seconds remaining. Hawks got it down court, missed a three-pointer. Wouldn't have won the game, would have got them within one, but those two are our DSU Heritage Foundation plays of the game tonight. All right, let's take a look at the team numbers and individual numbers. A much better second half offensively. First half, both teams just struggled to get into any rhythm. We had a lot of turnovers, a lot of free throws. It was 32-29, Dakota State at the first quarter stop. And then the second half, we just kind of seesawed back and forth. The whole second half, Dakota State had the biggest lead of 10 points, 64-54 with 5 minutes remaining. Dickinson State's biggest lead was 5 points in the first half. We had 5 ties overall in the ball game. And again, as we said, the Hawks got it down to 2, under 10 seconds left to go, but could get no closer as Dakota State hit a couple of free throws, and they did well there tonight. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But it's been a while since I've done a game where 2 guys basically beat an entire team. Those 2 guys were Lucas Morgan of Dakota State and Nathan Ojuko of Dakota State. Ojuko led the way. He had a total of 37 points tonight, 11 of 21 from the floor, 6 3-pointers in 11 attempts, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 37 points in the contest. In the ball game, I guess the only negative thing you could say, did have a few turnovers. He had 7 turnovers in the basketball game, but he was a stud tonight, was Ojuko. And then the other guy, equally as talented, Lucas Morgan, 8 of 14 from the floor. The big guy, 3 of 5 from the three-point line. He was 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the contest. He had 26 points, so they had 63 of their 78 points tonight, those 2 guys. The scoring, needless to say, really drops off after that. Again, for Dickinson State, or for Dakota State, 3 points for Tyler Beckwith. Aiden Jensen had 2 points. He left with that sprained ankle and never did return to the ball game. And then 7 points again in the contest tonight in the ball game, or 6 points in the contest in the ball game tonight for Schumacher. He had 2 points. Let's correct that. 7 points for Pankinen on a couple of free throws and some baskets tonight. He had 7 points. 2 points for Ryan Beckwith tonight. Campbell did not score. Tane Mitchell did not score. And as we mentioned, Aiden Jensen did not score for Dakota State. But again, 37 for JUCO and 26 for Mitchell. 63 of their 78 points. Unbelievable from 2 guys. A little better balance for Dickinson State, but the W not there as the victory belonged to Dakota State. 14 points. Griffin Dowdy got going in the second half. That was good to see because he struggled a lot against Bellevue. Bounced back nicely, especially in the second half. 5 of 11 from the floor. 1 3-pointer. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 14 points in the ball game. 11 points for Datavius Frierson. 4 of 5 from the floor. 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 11. Nate Vicinitin had 10 points in the ball game. A couple of free throws and 2 attempts, and 4 of 6 from the floor for 10. Cordell Stinson, 9 points in the ball game. Jake Daniel had 8. D.C. Stewart had 8 in the ball game. 7 for Isaiah Vargas. Zucker had a couple of points. Zucker had 3 points in the ball game. And again, we had 2 points for Britton Cranston in the ball game. And Quincy Linton had 2 points again in the ball game for the Dickinson State Blue Hawks. So check the team numbers, but again, kind enough to come up and visit with us is head coach Derek Selvig. And again, Derek, another game where opportunities were there, opportunities were taken, opportunities were missed, and it ended up a 4-point ball game. Last night, Bellevue did that kind of down the stretch. Tonight, you made the valiant effort down the stretch, but fell just a little bit short. Some good things. Let's talk about those instead of the negative things.
Yeah. We got nine offensive rebounds. Was awesome. We held them to 3. We've been losing the rebound battle for most of the year, and that's been an emphasis for us. So really awesome to see us kind of turn the corner and box out and do the little things there. Got to the line quite a bit. Made our free throws for the most part, outside of a couple that we missed on or tried to miss on purpose. Proud of our guys' fight and effort. I felt like, we fought that entire game. We could have easily thrown in the towel towards the end, but we even had a glimmer of hope there with about 10 seconds left, and just thankful for our guys' effort.
Hey, talk a bit about the difference in the first half and the second half. First half, I mentioned as I was going through my individual stats, was not a pretty first half for either ball team. It was 32-20, a lot of turnovers, a lot of whistles, a lot of free throws. Really hard to get a rhythm going, but the second half, the flow got a little bit better for both teams. And I looked up at the scoreboard, and they had 2 guys that combined for 63 of their 78 points. You indicated they had some good players, and they had 2 good ones, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. The 31, really, really nice player. Hits tough shots, and he was the main focus of our plan. And it's kind of silly to say that when he has 37 points, but I felt like we gave him a few too many easy ones, but he made a lot of tough ones. And on the flip side, we aren't making those tough baskets, and that's kind of been the difference in these teams we've played. They've had some guys step up on these other teams and make tough shots and be efficient, and we just don't quite have that. And I told our guys in the locker room, I feel bad because I don't have the answers offensively, but we're going to keep grinding and try to figure out a way.
Sometimes it's going to go in. I think last night and tonight, both 3-point stat lines weren't 4 of 21 tonight, and I think last night it was similar to that. And sometimes those are going to drop, and that makes a big difference in the ball game. I know you don't want to live on 3-pointers, but you'd like to see like 7 of 21 go in, and it's a win for you.
Oh yeah. I mean, our guys, we've been in the gym all week, last couple of weeks, 2-a-day practices, shooting practices, and they're putting in the reps and they're working hard, but it's just like you got that invisible block, and we just got to bust through that thing, and hopefully we can turn the corner here this week.
Hey, good coming up week. Talk a little bit about what's important Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before we take off for Mayville and Valley City State.
Yeah, for us, it's just getting ready for, Valley's pressure for 40 minutes, and then, Mayville has a lot of talented guys that can go get buckets, and, we just got to get back to doing what we do and get the plan in and go over there and compete. Mayville and Valley have had a really tough schedule in the non-con or in the conference play already, and their records aren't great, but we know that they're talented teams and they can get anybody, and we just got to do a good job and get back to doing what we're doing.
Well, this league is really competitive because you played Bellevue last night, number 1, and had the opportunity to win tonight. Dakota State right behind them. you have the opportunity to win. Bismarck State beat Bellevue tonight, so basement to top, anything can happen, and that's one good thing about this league is you want to get in that top 8 and get an opportunity down the stretch to do something too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's our focus. You know, we're dead set on, you know, focusing on game by game and just trying to, you know, focus on what's right in front of us. And you know, our guys are battling, and you know, playing back-to-back nights, especially with this new league and how physical all these teams are. It's really impressive, you know, how our guys bounced back from last night's physical game to this night and didn't have any quit. Just want to give a lot of props to our guys for not having that quit.
Some nights I think shoulder pads could be used in this league. It gets very physical.
It's a grown man's game.
Yeah, it is. It ain't a game for a guy from Mott. It's a guy. University of Montana's playing, but not a guy from Mott. Hey, thank you for coming up.
Sir.
Really appreciate it. We'll catch up with you. We'll be with the Hawks on the road next week at Mayville and Valley City State. Have a good week,
Thanks,
and we'll
Rod.
catch up with
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much, Derek, coming in. Let's take a break and talk a little bit about our player of the game from ND Pharmacy. We'll be back with you in 30 seconds.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Griffin Dowdy tonight. It was so good to see Griffin bounce back after a tough night last night. Struggled a bit in the first half, but got rolling in the second half of this ball game and ended the night. He was 1 of 6 at halftime and ended the night shooting from the floor, 5 of 11. So he was 4 of 5 from the floor in the second half. Had a couple of 3 free throws. Had 14 points in the ball game tonight, and we're going to go with Griffin Dowdy as our player of the game tonight here at Scott Gym. Again, Dakota State comes in with the sweep. The women of Dakota State win 90-50. The Blue Hawk men fall, and of Dandy right down to the wire. Dakota State wins at 78-74. For Trace Wells and the crew up there, along with our great staff, Tristan Stern, Jimmy Dowell, and myself, and all our great sponsors, sports sponsors on both stations, we thank you for being with us, and we hope you have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. And we'll be back with you Monday night. I'll be up in Kildare, North Dakota for Dickinson Trinity and Kildare Boys. We'll have that for you on KDX. So until then, have a great night, and so long, everyone from Scott Gym.